Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to start my November reading vlog, and right now I don't know if this will be a one-part or two-part video. We'll see about that. But I have already finished my first book for November, and it is only the first, so I'm very proud of that. And I thought I'd come here and talk to you about it. Now, the first book I finished was Monstress Volume 6. This is called The Vow, and this is, as you could guess, the sixth volume in this series. This is a graphic novel series, it's high fantasy. We follow a character called Micah Halfwolf, and this is a world that is pretty much at war. There's a war between the humans and the Arcanics, and Micah is one of the Arcanics. And this is a very brutal adult series, so a lot of war, a lot of death and destruction, a lot of gore, but also some sexual content. So keep that in mind if you want to pick this up. I started reading this series for the art style because the art is stunning. So yeah, that doesn't disappoint. But this one was so good. I absolutely fell in love with this series. You have to give it a couple of volumes, but by now I'm like so into this story. So I reread the fifth volume, which I had read before reading this one, just to get back into the world and know where all the characters are and stuff like that. And that was a very good decision. This one I actually gave 4.5 stars. It's fantastic, absolutely amazing. This volume actually starts out with two talk stories, and in these stories two of the main characters are telling each other about their childhood, which was absolutely heartbreaking. And then after that we go back into the normal kind of narrative, and yeah, it's so good. Like, there's this one scene in here that we've all been waiting for 6 volumes, so very good, very good, highly recommend. So the next book I'm actually gonna read is volume 7, because luckily I waited until I had volume 7 in my hands as well, because the ending of volume 6 is really evil. It's basically a cliffhanger. So I will get into this later tonight and hopefully finish it today as well. So yeah, I just know what's going on in this world. So the 7th volume is the last one that's out right now. I'll let you know what I think when I finished it. And for my audiobook, I'm listening to The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches right now. But I think I will do a separate reading vlog where I read this book. So if you're interested in that, the vlog will either be already out on my channel or it will come in the future. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see where this audiobook goes. Not quite far into it yet, maybe like 25% or something, if even. So yeah, I'll let you know when I finish that one. These 2 books will go back to the library today. And here's 2 wonderful new books from the library that I have absolutely no time to read. So today is the 2nd of November, and last night I finished the 7th volume of Monstress. So I wanted to give a quick update. I don't have to say much more because I already talked about it yesterday, but this volume is the most recent one that is out, and I was very excited to get to it right after volume 6 because it ended with a big cliffhanger, and so this one was much needed. Because of what happened at the end of volume 6, this volume is a lot more introspective, but we also get some quite shocking reveals, especially revolving around the death of Micah's mother. And I did really enjoy this one as well. I gave it 4 stars, as I did with I think all of the other volumes except for volume 6, because that has been my favorite so far. It's also very interesting what we learn about the Baroness, because up until now, we didn't really know what her deal was. So I think, yeah, it is about time that we learn a little bit more about her. So this is definitely an interesting one. There's not a lot of action, so I thought that some people saw that as a negative, but I think for the character building and just understanding how the world works, this is an extremely important volume, and I really enjoyed that. So we'll see where this goes. I'm like really bummed I have to wait a year, probably until the next volume comes out. But yeah, I just love these characters. Kippa and Micah are just so precious, and I just love the whole messaging. We also learn why maybe Micah wants to protect Kippa at all costs. There's some hints to that as well. So yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this series, and I would highly recommend it if you're into high fantasy and if you don't mind being confused at times, because I don't really mind that. So yeah, absolutely love this. Now, my next physical read will be Beloved, but I will do a separate reading vlog for that because this is the last book of the 5 authors I wanted to try this year, and I did separate reading vlogs for all of these, so I will also do it for Beloved, but I will definitely let you know when I finished it. And after that, I'll probably pick up the Diviner series. We'll see about that, but yeah, so far this is the plan. And this book will go back to the library today too.
Can't wait to see you.
So today is the 8th of November. I don't really have a reading update. I'm going to the hairdresser today, which is like desperately needed. And today's also the day that Bloodmarked is supposed to come out. So I'm super excited. I have it pre-ordered, but since I am in Germany, it will take probably days or weeks to get here, and I'm not quite sure whether I will read it this month, but I hope to get to it next month for sure. So yeah, I just wanted to say, yay, it's finally the day that Bloodmarked will be out, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. So today is the 10th of November already, which is so crazy to me. And I have a very quick reading update. Last night I finished my audiobook of The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, and I really, really enjoyed it. I decided to give it 4.5 stars. It was definitely one of the best romances I've read. I had a lot of fun with this book, but I'm doing separate reading vlogs for these witchy books, so yeah, you'll hear more about that in a different vlog. So after that, I started my next witchy audiobook, which is From Bad to Cursed by Lana Harper. This is the second book in a romance series, so we'll see. I'm a little bit worried because I loved the first book so much last year, and I don't know if this one will be just as good for me personally. So we'll see. One thing I'm already a little bit sad about is that it is seemingly set in spring. So I wanted it to have the same like super cozy autumnal vibes as the first book did, but since it is set in spring, I guess I won't get that. So we'll see. I'm also chipping away at Beloved, and this one I do struggle with a little bit. It's definitely an interesting and kind of unusual to me writing style, so it's definitely taking me some time to read this. But yeah, we'll see when I actually finish this. So I do have some plans for the upcoming week. I will be traveling pretty much all of the time, so it starts tomorrow in the afternoon. I will go to visit a friend. It's her birthday, so I'm going to visit her, and then on Saturday I will be back here, and on Sunday I leave for Venice, where I will go for work for a week. So yeah, exciting things ahead, hopefully some reading time as well. I am planning on taking my e-reader so I can start the Diviner series on that. I think that will be a little bit easier traveling material than Beloved. So that's the plan for now, and I'll keep you updated. So I'm back from visiting my friend and I bought myself this gorgeous edition of A Christmas Carol. And I'm very excited because it's so much prettier than my old one. So today is the 13th of November and it is time to go to Venice. I have to show you guys this room. I hope you're ready. Look at this. It's so fancy. I didn't choose it. My coworker chose this, and this is way fancier than I would have gone. This is stunning. Look at this bed. So I'm back home. It is the 18th of November now, and not much reading has happened, so this will be a monthly vlog now. Yeah, it was mostly like working, networking, stuff like that. But it was really fun, it was great. I love Venice, and so I had a good time. But yeah, as I said, not much reading happened, but I hope that probably tomorrow I will finish my audiobook From Bad to Cursed, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but now I have to head out to work. I'm super tired, but you know, I have students waiting for my incredible knowledge. So today is already the 20th of November. I thought I'd give you a quick update. We had some snow yesterday and it's still lingering around a little bit, which is great because today I'm gonna decorate for Christmas a little bit early. And yeah, so I'll do that in a second. But yesterday I finished my audiobook I was listening to From Bad to Cursed. Unfortunately, that one was a little bit of a disappointment. I gave it 3 stars, but I will have a separate reading vlog for the witchy books I'm currently listening to. So if you're interested in that, it might probably be up before this vlog goes up. We'll see. So I'm listening now to the last book for that vlog, which is Cackle. It's by Rachel Harrison, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that one is a book I really don't know what to expect from. So I'm intrigued to see where it goes because I don't think it's a romance. And some people say it's a thriller. Some people even say it's a horror. But we'll see. I have no idea what to expect. But that's gonna be the last witchy read, and then this morning I spent the whole morning breaking down my list of Christmassy romance books that will make my list this year. I narrowed it down to 11, which I think is quite the feat, because they all sound so good. Like, I don't like romance books, but for some reason, when Christmas comes around, I think all of them sound so good. So I have a great selection, I think. I have some more messy books. I have some more like straight up cute books. A lot of grumpy romances, like with grumpy guys. We do like those. So yeah, I'll probably try a chapter tag as soon as I finish Cackle to choose my first Christmas romance book for the year. But yeah, that's what's going on. For my physical reading, I'm still quite behind. But I did make the halfway point of the Diviners now. So yeah, I hope I will also finish some physical books this month. Because yeah, it's not going great. So today is a traveling day again. It is, I think, the 25th of November and I will go see my family this weekend. So I'll head to work now and then at noon I'll leave to go on the train. Unfortunately I won't be able to read on the train because I have to work, but hopefully when I go back home, at least on Sunday, I will be able to read on the train, and I think it's gonna be an amazing weekend with my family and my best friend, so I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm very excited. So today is the 26th of November. I have a quick update. I'm here in my mom's spare apartment basically, and I finished Cackle yesterday, which was my audiobook. I really enjoyed it in the end. It's quite a fun ride. I would call that a coming of witch story and it's definitely kind of like women's fiction, even though I hate the term, but it was a fun book. I really enjoyed it. The story we go on, quite exciting, and some magic in there as well, as you would guess from it being a witchy book. So I gave it 4 stars. I had fun. I would recommend it if you're looking for something like that, like a fun light read with a witch. That's that. Okay, so the next audiobook I chose is Make You Mine This Christmas. This is the one that I chose in my Try a Chapter challenge for my first Christmassy audiobook. I'm very excited for it. I haven't really gotten into it yet, but it's basically a fake dating trope, but instead of falling in love with the fake dating partner, our main character is falling in love with his sister. So I'm very excited for that one because it sounds like a very fun twist on this trope. So I'll keep you updated on that. I don't think I will finish it this month, but I will probably listen to a little bit more in the upcoming days. So it is the 28th of November. We only have a couple of days of the month left, which is pretty crazy as always. I am back home now, and yeah, I arrived last night, quite late, and I did a lot of reading on the train, so I got more into the Diviners, and it was really fun. It's definitely a great book to just fall into because you have the mystery and all of that. And I also listened to more of my audiobook Make You Mine This Christmas. I think I have about 7 hours left now, and I'm absolutely in love with it. The voice of the narration as well as the narrator of the audiobook are both amazing. Amazing. Our main character is really just walking chaos basically. She's very clumsy and cute and adorable, and it's such a fun time to follow her. And she has this fake dating scheme going on with a guy. They are definitely not attracted to each other, but they just have, you know, a good vibe. So they do really enjoy each other's company, and so they do this fake dating thing. And just before going to his family, she meets a very attractive woman at the train station in a bookstore. So we're having a bookstore meet cute, and now they arrived at the family's home, and it's like super posh, kind of rich British people. So she feels like all the insecurities, and I love the comments on class as well on this. But yeah, I just love this. It is exactly what I wanted so far, and I'm having a great old time. So I guess very soon we will have the moment where it all comes out that the beautiful woman from the bookstore is actually the sister of the guy who she's fake dating. What I wanted to mention is that the sister is using a walking cane, so a mobility aid. I don't know if we will learn more about that in the future, but I thought that was an interesting touch as well. So it is the 29th of November. Not much physical reading is happening, but I have about 4.5 hours left of my audiobook Make You Mine This Christmas. So I guess this would be around the halfway point, and I'm just so in love with this book. It is so adorable, cute. The main character is such a mess. She's chaotic, and I love all the like Christmassy things they're getting up to. Like we had a gingerbread making chaos. We also had like the Christmas market vibes just now, and yeah, it's just really festive, really cute. I love the whole romantic atmosphere thing, and I'm very intrigued to see how they will get around the whole fake dating mess in the end, because it is getting difficult to hide that it's all fake now, because of certain characters. So yeah, you definitely have that whole question of how they're gonna go about that, but I love the characters so much. I also really enjoy the fake boyfriend character, who's actually a very good baker, and we all love a man who can cook or bake, so he's really cute as well. And I have a feeling he might get back together with his ex, so we'll see about that. But yeah, I'm just really, really loving it, and I wanted to take the time to gush about it. So it is the 1st of December, and this is the last little update for this vlog. Now, not a lot of reading has happened in November again. I was just way too busy, but I have finished one more book last night, and that is Beloved by Toni Morrison. So I'm doing a separate vlog for that, where you can check out all of my thoughts. In the end, I guess my overall thought is that I'm way too dumb for this book. There's just way too much I didn't get, but that's all right. I think this is one that I will reread at a later point in time, maybe when I have a little bit more headspace as well. But I still am glad that I have read it now, and yeah, it wasn't a big success, let's just say that. Apart from that, I'm almost done with my audiobook Make Your Mind This Christmas. I'm absolutely in love with it. I think I have about 1.5 hours left, so we're definitely very close to the end. And I can just repeat that if you want some messy queer Christmas vibes, you will have to check out this book. It is absolutely fantastic, and it might be my favorite Christmas book I've ever read, apart from A Christmas Carol. So yeah, definitely in love with that one. But that is all I have for this vlog. I hope it was somewhat interesting, you know, with me going to Venice and all of that. It has been a super, super busy month, and I guess December will be very busy as well. But I'm also glad to finally get to the end of this year, which has been super busy for me. So yeah, if you like this vlog, leave a like or a nice comment. I always appreciate those. And if you subscribe, I will talk to you soon with my end of the year book content. So bye.